What's up guys, es geht hier wieder lesson number 111, the song Alles Wegen Dir by Kraftklub. And first of all, the song is in standard tuning and there's nothing left to say, so let's get started with the intro, which is also the first and should sound like this. And this is how it works. First, we put our first finger on the 5th on the 5th string, third finger on the 7th on the 4th string, and pinky on the 7th on the 3rd string. Now we go down, up. Then we jump onto the 3rd and 5th on the 6th, 5th, and 4th string. So we put our first finger on the 3rd on the 6th string, third finger on the 5th on the 5th string, and pinky on the 5th on the 4th string. And we add our second finger onto the 4th on the 3rd string. And now we go up, down, up. Then we jump onto the 8th and 10th on the 5th, 4th, and 3rd string. Up, down, up. And back onto the 2nd chord, so onto the 3rd and 5th on the 6th, 5th, and 4th string. And all of the other times we play this, we pick the first chord with up, down, up as well. So we just go. And that's the whole intro and verse. The pre-chorus is basically this. And that's the whole thing. So we just put our first finger on the 3rd on the 5th string, pick it, and then put our 3rd finger on the 5th on the 5th string and pick that as well. So then we hold that, and that's the pre-chorus. In the chorus we need both a rhythm guitar and a lead guitar, and first I'm going to show you what the lead guitar is playing. So what we do here is put our first finger on the 7th on the 3rd string, and then we pick that once, and then we hammer the 3rd finger onto the 10th, lift it back off, so, and do that again. And we do that 3 times, so we just go. Then we put our second finger onto the 8th on the 2nd string, pick that once, then pick that again and push it up and bring it back down. So then first finger on the 6th on the 2nd string and second finger onto the 7th on the 3rd string. So, and that's what the lead guitar is doing during the chorus. After having done this twice, the rhythm guitar joins in and we go. So we put our first finger on the 5th on the 5th string, third finger on the 7th on the 4th string, and pinky on the 7th on the 3rd string. Now we go down and up 8 times, and be careful to mute the 6th string with your first finger. Then we slide down to the 3rd and 5th. Then we jump onto the 1st and 3rd on the 6th, 5th, and 4th string. So we've now got the first finger on the 1st on the 6th string, third finger on the 3rd on the 5th string, and pinky on the 3rd on the 4th string. And we slide up onto the 3rd and 5th on the 6th, 5th, and 4th string 8 times as well. And that's the whole chorus. The next part is the solo, which should sound like this. First, we put our 3rd finger on the 7th on the 2nd string and our second finger on the 6th on the 2nd string. Now we pick 8 times down with the 3rd finger on the 7th, 8 times with the 2nd finger on the 6th, and then we jump down onto the 1st and 3rd. So now we've got our first finger on the 1st on the 2nd string and our 3rd finger on the 3rd on the 2nd string. Now 7 times down with the 3rd finger on the 3rd, then once the 1st on the 2nd, once the 3rd on the 2nd, once the first on the first. So, and then 6 times down again on the third on the second. Then 8 times the 7th and 8 times the 6th again. And then we do the exact same thing on the 8th and 10th. Now 8 times the 7th again. And this time we jump onto the 8th instead of the 6th. So 8 times the 8th now. 7 times with our first finger on the third on the second string. Once, the 6th on the second. And then we jump onto the 8th. 8 times the 8th. Then again, 8 times the 7th. 8 times the 8th. 8 times the 10th. And 8 times the 12th. And that's the whole solo. And that's already the whole song. I hope you guys liked this video. Leave a thumbs up if you did. Helps me a lot. Keep on subscribing, and I hope I will see you next time.